Last time on the show, I took on a complicated question with no clear answer. Can AI be artists? And that was fun. So today I joined forces with my younger sibling and an AI text generator to tackle another question. Can AI be cooks? No. Who are you and why are you in my house?
I didn't know we were filming yet. Daniel, sibling of you, in your
Sibling
house
of me.
to make the video.
So before we do that, let's talk about what we want to cook. I was thinking like an appetizer, a main course, and then a dessert. How does that sound to you?
I like it. I love it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we can just type in anything we want and it'll roll from there.
All right.
Do we want to start with our appetizer?
Yes.
I'm going to leave it to you. Type in the name of the recipe you wanted to generate.
Arugula. Wait, how do you spell arugula?
Okay. Let me
Actually, you can decide what it's called.
Recipe for arugula salad. Is it like a vegan salad or like a summer salad or what?
Let's put autumnal salad.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now we're just gonna give it 500 characters to go wild.
Nice. I'm excited.
2 tablespoons goat cheese.
Starts with 3 cheeses.
A 1/4 cup of honey, 2 tablespoons balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons canola oil, another tablespoon of honey. This really just keeps going. Salt and pepper, chive
or pears.
I don't think chive oil exists. Combine all ingredients in a large bowl. Cover and refrigerate until ready to serve. And that's the whole recipe. So if we've got any appetite left at the end, what is our main course here? I'm thinking something with like a lot of ingredients would be good and a lot of spices.
Soup?
A soup is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that'd be interesting.
We started with a fall theme. We can do like a fall soup or stew. Do we want to give it an ingredient?
Shallots.
Sure. 3 shallots. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this is not a soup so far.
This is more salad than our actual salad.
3 shallots peeled and diced. 2 cloves of garlic peeled and smashed, not chopped. 50 grams of coarsely chopped fresh parsley. A generous drizzle of olive oil. 100 grams mixed mushrooms, sliced. 500 grams of mixed seasonal vegetables. There's no stock in this recipe. That's not in there. I don't think there's any liquid, actually. The dessert is a bit more of a mystery. There's a lot that can go wrong with baking, right?
Yes, it's a chemistry.
So what kind of dessert do you like making?
You know that like chocolate lava cake in like a cast iron pan?
Oh, that's really good.
So good. That's like my favorite to make probably.
Do you want to try to have it make a lava cake?
Yes.
Sweet, let's do it. How would you describe your recipe?
Gooey chocolate lava cake.
All right, let's go. There's a 1/4 cup of baking soda in here.
Good.
40 grams butter, 80 grams sugar, 40 grams cocoa powder, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons baking soda, 85 grams milk, 80 grams plain flour, pinch of salt. Beat the ingredients together until light and fluffy, then pour into a jug and refrigerate overnight.
Do you have a jug?
I don't think we have a jug.
We gotta buy a jug.
And then it gives instructions for the pudding, which I assume goes in the middle. 350 grams of golden castor sugar, which I am not buying for this. 6 eggs, 3 tablespoons baking soda, 250 milliliters of milk, and a pinch of salt. It's asking us to make scrambled eggs.
Let's just scrambled eggs with baking soda.
Oh boy.
I have a theory.
Okay. Oh, we're doing a graph.
Yes. So like our recipe is good, and then our recipe is bad,
Yeah.
and then our recipe is terrible.
Oh no.
What happens is if our recipe is good, it's kind of an interesting video. If our recipe is bad, it's a really good video.
Wow.
It's super interesting.
Yeah.
And if our recipe is terrible, like if there's rocks in it, then that's not even a recipe, it's a sad video. I think we're in this territory.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Sunglasses.
That's really encouraging. God have mercy on our souls. Let's roll. We're here, we're set up. I think we're ready to be chefs.
I have the strong notion that there is something missing here.
What makes you say that, my friend?
It's just a deep internal feeling. I feel it in my core.
God, I hope that worked. Our mom made us these, or she bought us them. I'm thinking we're gonna start off with the appetizer, which is the goat cheese gorgonzola honey salad. If I can have you cut a 1/4 cup of these chives.
Yes.
I'm gonna go in with the pears. It's a very simple recipe. All we have to do is combine everything in a bowl. Look, I think the recipe is at its peak right now. We've just chopped up some nice ingredients. And my friends, it is all downhill from here.
Yeah, this is as good as it gets.
Next, if we can toss in like most of that arugula.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get on cutting some of this beautiful goat cheese that I paid $11 for. This is such a sad use of an ingredient. It really deserves better. I know what you're thinking, Lily, isn't this so wasteful of these lovely ingredients? But I don't think it is, because we're not wasting these ingredients. We are gonna eat this. We're just not gonna like it. And with the cottage cheese, an ingredient no one has used since 1989, I don't think I can do this. It's like curdled sour cream.
It reminds me of something I saw in my laundry the other day. Wait, can I cut that out? That sounds way grosser than I meant that to sound.
In it goes. Oh. Got the balsamic in. It called for red wine vinegar, but we're using white. I hope you'll forgive the substitutions. I figure it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, this salad's gonna be terrible now.
Okay, we're almost through. Can you hit us with a teaspoon of Dijon?
I can.
1/4 cup of honey.
It's actually a lot of liquid when you think about it.
You know, they always ask me super salad, and I say, why do you have to pick?
Come on, why are you limiting my options?
Exactly.
Get out. I hate you.
The recipe called for pine nuts, which feels very fancy. We're just doing sunflower seeds because it's way cheaper. And that, my friends, is our salad. It doesn't look that bad, all things considered, but the sheer amount of vinegar in here does not inspire confidence. Let's mix. Oh boy. Oh, that sure is a lot of cottage cheese. I think the balsamic and the cottage cheese and the honey will actually go nicely together. And I guess the only thing left to do is taste it.
You gotta get everything in there. Ooh.
Here goes nothing.
Aww.
What are you doing?
I've had worse. I've made worse.
The pear is actually lovely. It's a little too sweet, which makes sense because of the metric ton of honey in there. You know what? Not too bad. It's an edible salad. If someone I really liked served me this, I would probably have a few bites to be polite. I'm gonna give it a 5 on 10. How about you?
This is my 3rd bite. I like it. Like a 7 on 10?
7 on 10. All right.
It's not the worst.
Here we are ready for our main course. It is a fall vegetable soup. This one I'm actually not too worried about. I think it could turn out okay. If I could get you to start on slicing these pretty thin. Note that the garlic is not cut, just smashed.
Noted.
Thank you, my friend.
Or else. I know where you live. Yeah, you specifically.
Please leave them alone.
I'll leave all of you alone, except you. You know who you are, and you know I'm gonna find you. I forget what I was mad about. Oh, yeah, remember, the garlic is only smashed. This is unrelated.
Just having a tough day? What's going on?
I was thinking about the state of the world, you know?
Yeah.
The state of the Union, the state of Missouri, the state of liquid.
There is some pain happening here. I mean, would I have even gotten this idea if I wasn't suffering in some way? To my former employer, for whom I made sandwiches every day for almost 2 years. Believe it or not, this pays better. In with the parsley. Oh my God, you're killing me here.
I've never chopped a mushroom before.
I can't say I understand how you're coming at this.
Nobody told me how.
Right in there. Oh yeah, baby. At the very least, there's nothing like offensively bad in this one. For better or worse, it will be soup. Although there was not actually any liquid on the ingredients list. That's a bit of a creative liberty because give me something, man. Oh God.
Wow, it's great. Oh my God, it's so good.
That is a feast for the eyes. I need a drink. Let's pop a lid on this and let's give it a few minutes.
Yeah.
At this point, I escaped to the bathroom to tell you about my Patreon, but I was at an utter loss for words, so I'll do it now instead. For as little as $3 a month, you can support me on Patreon, getting early access to all my videos and a bunch of bonus videos you won't find anywhere else. Okay, back to it. Our soup is done. I cannot tell you how terrible it smells. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. Genuinely don't want to eat this.
You know what? This was my idea. I am fine if I'm the one who eats this.
I'm not a coward.
Bon appetit. Oh,
Is it too hot?
no, it's fine. It's just really bad. Cooked radish is a terrible texture. This is up there with the worst things I have ever eaten.
This is punishment soup. Like, you don't make a soup this bad by accident.
And you know, we did make it, so in a way we deserve this.
I guess so.
2 out of 10.
Yeah, 3 out of 10.
And if you thought that was bad, just get ready, because our last course will be a lava cake, which, judging by the recipe, I think it will actually just be like completely not food.
Because the shit in there instead of lava is just scrambled eggs with baking soda. I don't know what the fuck this computer's doing, but...
Considering how bad that last one was, I'm making the executive call to half the quantities here because I don't think we're going to end up with something edible. The first step is going to be pretty standard. I'm going to get some butter and some sugar going on medium heat in this saucepan. And while I get this going, can I get you to beat 3 eggs in here?
Yes. Does it even matter if there's shells in here?
What you're going to do next is you're going to take a little bit less than a 1/4 cup of baking soda and whisk it in there.
It wouldn't be dessert without baking soda eggs.
You know what I just realized is I didn't do the math. I halved the eggs, but not that, so there's twice too much in there.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to salvage this a little bit.
Nice, yeah. I was resigned to just eating that much baking soda because it's too much anyways.
Oh shit, this is totally burning. You know, I spent a long time working in kitchens and I would always ask for raises, and I could never understand why I got turned down. It's starting to make a little more sense now.
I just can't help myself. I'm gonna taste it.
Oh god, it's raw.
And it's delicious.
40 grams of cocoa powder. Actually, it's just cocoa powder. There's no chocolate in the recipe. I'll try this with you. I mean, this is probably gonna be fine.
It's like good dirt.
It is like good dirt.
Yeah.
It's jug time. Let me go get the jug.
Jug, 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 jug.
I mean, it basically just looks like chocolate milk. I feel like I did something wrong, but no, fuck, man. We are ready to get this on the heat.
Oh yeah.
This is the single most worrying part of the whole deal because it is baking soda and eggs and milk, and we're supposed to turn it into custard somehow. It doesn't say to add the sugar at any point. I think we should probably do that now anyway. I mean, there are worse things. It basically just looks like molasses, I guess. But let me tell you, it smells like a swimming pool.
That's exactly what it smells like.
And I don't know why.
When you said that, I was like, okay, maybe. And then, whoa, swimming pool. I kind of want to throw up. I think there was something bad in that raw egg and baking soda. I don't know what it was.
Oh god, it's starting to smell really bad. Let me get this off the heat.
Yeah, that smells kind of like burnt hair.
What the fuck is happening out here?
This is the pudding.
We made it
it's
for you.
not.
We like you. We made it for you.
Why does it smell like crackers? It smells like a dog. It smells like a wet dog.
Well, I have a gross idea of what it could be, but I'll just whisper it. Like phlegm or something.
Oh, that is gross.
Wait, the microphone's right here.
We are almost done, I swear to God. We have the chocolate in the jug over here. I think it's time to turn this mixture into an actual cake, which is exciting. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't feel like the jug accomplished much.
Did we put any flour in this?
The flour is coming in now. It's that much for the whole cake. We're gonna give this a splash of milk as it calls for, and then we are going to bake it in the oven at an unspecified temperature for 25 to 35 minutes. And so far, honestly, I'm okay with this.
Okay. I'm gonna taste it.
You're gonna taste it.
Okay. Can you bring back a spoon?
I'm standing far away on purpose.
Yeah, good call.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Holy shit, that's actually kind of fucking good.
No, you're messing with me right now. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
But okay, the aftertaste is just baking soda, and also it's foaming at the back of my throat now. But it tasted good at first.
But it's kind of good.
That's the aftertaste. Taste it. It tastes like salted caramel right now.
Let's just go for it.
Well, you tried the foam. I actually drank. Oh my god, I'm gagging thinking about it now. But
No, I see what you mean. It tastes like caramel and saltines.
yeah.
Ah, why did I go back for more? Ah. No one asked me to do that. All right, let's get this baby in the oven.
Ooh, yeah, it's so gooey. Yeah.
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 This is what lava cakes are, right?
I think so.
You're the baking understander. What temp do we put these at? Not that this is really baking.
Let's just do 350. I think.
Let's do 350.
Yeah.
They looked like muffins for a minute there. Then I turned away and came back like 5 seconds later, and they are black. Bottom genuinely looks like a cake. Top is burnt to hell, but I mean, it doesn't actually look that bad. Partially not cooked, partially melted. Gotta give credit there. It really does smell just like baking soda. The cake is good. The cake is fine. Too much egg. The texture is like matzo ball, but the cake is genuinely totally fine. Wow. Yeah. Oh, we went for a big bite, but.
Oh my god. That one had a lot more raw egg in the middle.
Would I serve this to my worst enemy? No. But as someone who's been committing sin all day, I think this might be what I deserve. I'm totally pleasantly surprised. What do you think of it?
I think it's decent. Yeah.
On 10?
8.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job, computer. Let's have a look at it all together. So there it is, our meal. We spent how long on this, including groceries?
I got here at like 11.
Yeah, so it's been a solid 7.5 hour day for this. Can you, by pointing, rank them from worst to best?
This one is the worst. This one is the second worst. And this one is the best to me.
You gave this one a 7 on 10 and this one an 8 on 10.
Honestly, I thought this was a perfectly edible salad, you know?
I'm gonna go worst, middle, best. Pleasant surprise, utter disappointment, about what I expected. Whew. Thank you for doing this with me, my friend.
Thank you for having me here.
Next time we can do something good.
I'll do this again.
You would do this again?
Yeah.
Man, if you want this idea, it's yours. This goes to anyone watching. If you want to replace me in this niche, please.
Send me a picture of you and you prove you're not like creepy or whatever. I'll do it with you. I'll go to your house. No, that's a bad idea to offer.
That is a bad idea to offer. I have to say, it is not as bad as I thought it would be. Is it good? No. But it's mostly food. I said at the start that we're going to eat this stuff, but honestly, it's late, I'm tired, and there's pizza nearby, so it is not a contest. See ya.
I'm not going to your house. We can cut that out, but I'm not going to anybody's house.
I hope you enjoyed this miserable little odyssey. I'm glad I didn't have to do it alone. If you haven't seen my video on AI generated art, give it a watch. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I make videos on art and gender, and we got some good stuff in store for next year. And finally, a big thanks to my patrons, including Winona Honey, Mel Cat, Rika Coy, Kieran Shana, Scatterflower, Teresa Tutt, Jean, Mary Wishart, Sasha Karbaczynski, Emily Martins, Kieran McMullen, Wimble Limble, Quillworth, Ivy, Gwen Loftman, Duck Rose Chilies, Pascal, Madeline Mausoleum, Jacob, Smaz V, Megahertz, Jesse Kempkis, Ari Renanentel, Lee Slothpope, Erica Peterson, Sammy Cohen, Lillian Revel, Taylor Hardy, Rebecca Gale, Jen Pseudonym, Darla Butler, Guillaume, Izzy, Hot Girls Read Lennon, so true bestie, Caitlin, The Recognition Scene, Vivi, Detective Meow Meow, Jasperi Wartanen, Hannah Leichnitz, Dr. Haley Isabella Colley, Linda Jewers, Charlie H., Imogen Campbell, Alejandro Hernandez, Mathilde, Dan Lizotte, Sam Braley, Christopher Stilson, Tracy Sim, Expan Barris, Rosedale, Henry Rachutin, Scott Sometimes Lucy, Mariah, June, Clara Griffin, Ami Palady, Cherie Monjovi, Kate Chappell, Ariel Goodbody, Celeste Blossom, Ruby Landau Pincus, Margot Boivin, Mid-Tier Art, Kana Q, Delia the Snake, Ren, Lillian Butler, and Maddie Mamode. Thanks!